left-wing coalition known as the New Popular Front, which includes Jean-Luc Mélenchon's France Unbowed party, came first with 180 seats. President Macron's centrist coalition called Ensemble was second with 159 seats. And Marine Le Pen's National Rally finished third with 143 seats. In response to the result, France's Prime Minister Gabriel Attal offered his resignation. The 35-year-old only took the role in January, making history as the youngest and first openly gay person to hold the role. He is a member of Mr. Macron's Renaissance party, and his boss has asked him to stay on in the role for now to ensure stability after the election. Political custom says the next head of government should be chosen from the strongest coalition. And right now, that includes the Socialists, the Greens, Communists, and France Unbowed. But Jean-Luc Mélenchon is unlikely to be nominated. Mélenchon is a divisive figure with a hardline stance on issues ranging from the economy to Gaza. He's also been accused of being anti-NATO and pro-Russia. So discussions over a suitable candidate are likely to focus elsewhere, with a period of political deal-making ahead. Our Europe correspondent, Adam Parsons, is in Paris and has this report.
France has awoken to political turmoil. In the midst of this scrum is Gérald Darmanin, Emmanuel Macron's most trusted minister, insisting there will be no deals with the far right or with the far left leader, Jean-Luc Mélenchon. The former Prime Minister, Elisabeth Borne, another ushered through the melee. But the kingmakers now could be those from the left, socialists like Jérôme Guége.
Obviously, the president is still in charge. Nobody asked his dismissal. But we have to find something we have never done in France, what we could call the kind of coalition.
And Dieynaba Diop, freshly elected into parliament and insistent that France needs to recover from rancour.
All the French people need us to be to the right place and to be stable in this time. And we have been very frightened, but now we have some relief and we have to work on it.
Monsieur Mélenchon?
I don't know.
The National Rally, favourites to win this election, will now be only the third biggest group in the Assembly. Their young president striking a tone of contrition and humility.
Mistakes are always made. I've made mistakes, and I also share my responsibility for this result. I was the leader of the National Rally both at the European elections, but also in this campaign. And so I assume my share of responsibility for both the victory in the European elections and the defeat.
This nation, one of the richest and most influential in the world, now finds itself mired in instability and uncertainty. There is no precedent for all this. And so the MPs that we've spoken to arriving here have all said the same thing. There'll be no quick, easy answers. The question is, who will be the next Prime Minister? The present incumbent, Gabriel Attal, came to the Elysée to try to resign today, but he was told by the President that he had to stay on to give the country stability. In Paris, left-wing activism is often focused on this area. It's called Stalingrad. Here we met two friends. Constance voted left, Beatrice went right. She wanted to see Bardella as leader.
On the question of security and the well-being of French people, he speaks really well about that. And we need a man like him to lead our country. France is very selfish, but I think at the moment, with everything that's going on, we need to be selfish.
Now they watch and wait, hoping for leadership. Do you think you will get a Prime Minister from the left?
But we will see that in a few days. But we don't know who. I think they have to work a lot.
The Olympics will arrive in Paris later this month. The city is still being spruced up. France is ever more in the global spotlight. But at the moment, it feels politically rudderless. Adam Parsons, Sky News, Paris.